Mr. Parish President, would you like to address the council?
Yes, ma'am, I would. Members of the council and citizens of Jefferson Parish, each time we meet in these chambers or even at the Yenni building, I am awed with the responsibility we have to the people we serve. I have never taken my oath to this parish or the people lightly. I have never, and I will never. I believe that government can and should make a difference in the lives of people, especially those we serve. I am more determined than ever to prove just how. Over the past few weeks, I have walked the deepest valley of despair, but I know that the valley is not the place to dwell, it is the place to climb from. It is a place to remind you of your transgressions. It is a place to lift you to redemption. Many of you who know me best know that I am deeply faithful. My strong Catholic faith has guided me through this personal storm. And as I reacquaint myself with Scripture, I was reminded of the verse, God is our shelter and strength, always ready in times of trouble. I can tell you that I have prayed longer and harder than I ever had before. For forgiveness, for strength, for hope, for clarity, for peace of heart and mind. And most of all, for those whom I have hurt, both emotionally and faithfully. I have learned the hard way that the faith of a believer shines brightest when the world around you seems to be the darkest. I never expect you or the people I have disappointed to ever forget my inequity. But I hope that you and all will let mercy triumph over judgment. I can only grow stronger as a husband, a father, and a public servant from the immorality that once weakened me. The mistakes I have made will never be repeated. That is not my promise to just the people. That is my promise to God. I want to thank my family and friends who have stood with me in this tough time. I want to thank the hundreds of people whose faces I have never seen, but whose hearts I now know, who have reached out to me with words of encouragement. I have no doubt that God sent them to guide me, lighting the way out of this darkness. I want to thank the many clergy who have proven to be God's shepherds because it was their wisdom and counsel that led me to the decision to not run from your troubles when you can rise from them instead. My personal life has been invaded, but I shall not let my public life be invalidated. Even though the boundaries of personal and private have been erased, I have accepted my responsibilities for these actions, and my apologies to all the families and parties involved are very genuine and heartfelt. But now it is my job to move this parish forward, and I humbly ask you to let me do my job. With that, I will now ask our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Keith Conley, to review the parish's financial status.
Ready? Unincorporated Jefferson Parish sales tax receipts for the month of October 2016, which is the sales taxes paid by consumers in August, reflect a 1.71% decrease compared to the same month last year. Overall year-to-date sales tax collections reflect a cumulative 0.58% decrease compared to the same period last year. Record sales, vehicle sales are up 4%. Our malls, Lakeside's down 1%. Oakwood is down 3%. Clearview down 4%. The Manhattan Corridor is down 4%, and Elmwood is down 5%. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.